What's going on? Real quick, my people. My camera out here ain't acting right. So let me go ahead and get that back right. Real quick. Damn, how the hell did I do it like that? Damn. We're gonna get it fixed up though. I don't like when that happens. You gotta get back on camera. Let me refresh. There we go. There we go. Hey. Yeah, we back. Yeah. Here we go. Anyway, I cut the little intro short. Make sure the show go on. We about to get started. Here we go. So everything we do. Don't know how to use your energy. Everything speak, else we think, mind, and all the influenced by anything. The question is what is it creating? It is just all energy, constant motion. So your body, the vessel, and you should keep it in motion, right? Keep it in motion simply because you do one thing. Uh, Everything in our lives changes over time. Our bodies, emotions, relationships, and circumstances. If you're over 30 years old, some people and some things start hitting people a little earlier. 25 years old, you start understanding changes once you leave your family household. Once you leave your household, or even if some of you have never had a family household, you get to get into a world when you become an adult where you are no longer insulated. So check it out. Human beings influence one another through attitudes, actions, kindness, fear, courage, and hope. Position actions can inspire others, while destruction actions can also spear through families, communities, and generations. So people understood if you see where a family is degraded, if you see where destruction exists, that means something may be harming or have been harming. That generational harm that was being inhibited by, you know, those forces. See, when a family don't know what fucks it up or what inhibits it, it becomes a destructive force together as well. But every decision creates consequences that ripple outward. That's what I'm saying. If a father raised his son to be a criminal, he's gonna be a goddamn criminal. If a mother raised her daughters to be whores, they will be whores. Is what is what they understand. If as a mother or a father, and you think your child don't see and understand who the hell you are, they know you better than you. If you ask them a proper question, they'll tell you who the hell you is. But anyway, two parts of ourselves, two parts, one person, spiritual and physical, right? See, the physical self seeks comfort and survival. That's the physical being, the physical nature, the physical one. You want comfort and survival. You also it responds to immediate desires. Check it out. If you're hungry and you see food and you're starving, You can't even, can you? I won't say you can't. Can you contain yourself? Do you know who that food belonged to? If you didn't put it there, it ain't yours. But the savagery in you will make you go eat somebody else's shit because you hungry, right? Or can you sustain well enough to figure out how not to be a starving fucking beast? And maybe if you have asked, someone would have given you the satisfied belly. Some people can't sustain. It makes that's the difference between man and mankind. But can people can become driven by fear, anger, ego, and impulse. Those are all human conditions as well, right? Of course they are. That's why we can label them. That's why some people need a reintroduction to sociology and social studies. Shit. But this is the part. See, that's the physical self. That's the physical self. I'm gonna get off your ass real quick. This is the physical self. The spiritual self is a whole nother apparatus. Many religions, philosophies, and traditions describe an inner self characterization by wisdom, compassion, purpose, and being concise. See, this perspective is, you got to think about what it gives you in order for you to keep your animalistic and your broad, harsh nature. This can check it, right? Patience, forgiveness, long term thinking, carrots, your caricature. Some people would rather look good and starve or steal than to provide and keep everybody well and maintained. That's all. Sometimes it don't take much. As long as you have love, compassion, and those type of elements, you can get through some hard times and some hard elements, hard situations. But if you don't have that compassion, it can lead you to darker days. So the inner eye. Let's talk about the inner eye. Many spiritual traditions refer to the inner eye, the heightened awareness. Some people associate symbols symbolically that are the pineal gland or the third eye, I call it first eye, through scientific evidence that does not support claims that the pineal gland is supernatural perception. Well, I beg to differ. If you can use it, you can recognize it, and you can exercise it. And you will see far, you will know because there's a knowing what's coming up next. It's always a piece that comes to. You just have to recognize that you got to play a part of that piece. You dig? So you can also, you got to think about how these things come about and how they make themselves relevant. It's called self-awareness, discernment, wisdom, seeing beyond appearances, and thinking before you react to anything. You always think first before you give anything any satisfaction or a reaction. You think about that shit. Observe, understand. Sometimes you may even have to submit to it just to understand more about it specifically. But check it out. The reason why energy builds legacy is because of character, family, mentorship. Believe it or not, if you was even raised harsh, there was some mentorship. It may have been some shit you were taught not to do, or some shit you were told not to do, but you experienced and you made it through. So somebody gave you some mentorship, even if it was life itself. Wisdom, service, love, and community. These are the things that builds your energy. When you know somebody love you, you know somebody care about you, you know somebody got some time and effort to put into you, guess what you will do? You will appreciate it. You will remember it, and you will bring it back up when it's necessary because you know whether your mother, your father, who somebody, whatever raised and loved you, that's what you will commit and submit to. That's how that goes. But you also have cycles of positive and negative energy. These are the cycles. Positive energy can create hope, innovation, healing, cooperation, trust, and opportunities. That's when you're existing in an energy that you prefer and that you have harbored enough energy to put energy into something that will provide you with a skill set, provide you with something that's going to feed you, provide you with something of a way that you could in, fit in. All right. But the negative energy is division, distrust, bitterness, violence, fear, and isolation. Things that make you devious and want to over devour everything that you feel like that cheated you. So you have to understand where the transformation begins. You understand? The transformation is happening all at the same time, but it's up to you to figure out how you're going to get your way in there. Check it out. So it begins with individual askings of yourself. Am I honest? Am I disciplined? Am I accountable? Am I growing? Am I helping others grow? Prosperity often starts with habits, mindsets, relationship, education, and consistent efforts. Please understand that. You have to be someone of an awareness to claim that you are who you are supposed to be. This is the power of vision. You understand? Vision becomes very different because you have to seeing possibility before others do. Seeing the possibility, understanding how to solve equations, remaining hopeful during difficulties. That's when they say, I gotta make a way out of no way. I have made a way out of no way. You already initializing yourself. Choosing purpose over distractions. See my child going to fourth grade, and she in the class with all her goddamn friends. Hey, choose purpose over attraction. And we're trying to help her understand if you can actually infuse all y'all together, y'all should be the best goddamn ass class in the. And you can also share that same energy and rotate it within that classroom. That's what we're trying to teach her. See what I'm saying? So she's been an honor student since she was in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, all age. Fourth grade, we expect the same output. The same, it's nothing different. Just another obstacle, just another situation to solve and evolve. Let's go. So investing in future generations, what I just discussed with my daughter. Choose a purpose over distractions. I always got to do that. So prosperity for humanity. How do we all prosper? We got to understand true purpose. True prosperity isn't only financial. Understand that? Like, think about it. You need healthy families, honest communities, proper education for your children, proper education. Not what you think it is. You have to educate your children. Proper education, creativity, peace, justice, mutual respect, and opportunity. Opportunity should always fall into equation of where you want to goddamn be. That should be where it's at. Opportunity, taking better opportunities. Energy. Hey, baby, I'm doing fine. Okay. All right, love y'all. All right, love. Yeah, well, it's all good. But see, we're gonna flip the script on this side of the coin, and we got to talk about energy, the choices that shape your life. You understand? So every person has to answer to one of life's biggest questions: Who is shaping your energy? Who is shaping your energy? You or somebody else? Oh, all right. You or somebody else, right? See, life is built on one decision at a time. One, just one. Every habit begins with the decision. Yeah, we're talking about habits because some people have bad ones. Yeah, it's true. Some people have habits that dictate them. But anyway, every decision creates a pattern. This is how you're able to be discovered, identified. When people know you, they say they know you. They know you because you have certain patterns. Yeah, that you divulge. Anyway, every pattern becomes a life cycle, as I just told you. Some things people do religiously or habitually. They do them over and over again. It's how you function. It's what makes you comfortable. Comfortable. Every lifestyle choice becomes a part of your legacy as well. So, who are you becoming because of your decisions? What are you making and how are you making them daily? What kind of decisions you make and how many decisions you make, or are you even conscious of the decisions that you particularly make daily, every day, every single day, every second of the day? But what are you feeding yourself? That's the take. What do you give yourself? See, energy isn't about only what you eat. Yeah, you are what you eat, and a lot of people eat a lot of drugs and consume a lot of drugs, and they don't know that's in the consumption of food. Because the drugs are in the food, and if you're not careful what you eat, yeah, you're consuming more shit that you even know you're even doing. But let's talk about what conversations occupy your mind as well. Food is one thing. What occupies your mind and time? What occupies your mind and your time? What kind of media do you consume? You got Fox News. Yeah, what do you consume? Some people just consume a bunch of shit. You don't even know that you're not even making your own decisions when you consume so much of something that is not healthy for you at all. But who am I to judge? I'm not judging. I'm informing you of what you do. Don't come down on me. This just is what it is. Okay. So what has influence over your thinking? All this shit go together. What influences your thinking, and how do you think, and why are you thinking the way you thinking without even considering what is influencing you? Seriously. So check it out. What ideas are you repeating to yourself every day? Do you just have a thought and let it go, or do you have a thought and put time, effort, and energy into that thought? How are you consuming? What are you consuming? When are you consuming? What do you dream about? There's still a consummation of something. But check it out. The battle between self and influence. This is the big one right here, right? One of the biggest questions isn't whether influence exists, because it does. It truly does. So everybody has influences and we know where they come from. You got to think about friends, family, social media, fear of rejection, peer pressure, public opinion, culture, what surrounds you and what you are around. You may not want to admit it, but it's true. That's the makeup of you. So are you making your own choices or simply following the loudest voices? That's a thought, right? It should be a real, genuine, very thorough material development of from your brain. Think about that shit. You should materially develop these things before you do them. Have a conversation with self. Okay? Can we deceive ourselves? Goddamn right you can. How? Are you making excuses? Am I avoiding responsibility? Am I blaming others for choices that belong to me? Ooh, shit. And am I living according to my values? Or even if you ever have value, do you remember your values? Do you remember those core values? Have you ever had them? Have you ever participated into them? You have to really consider these things yourself. Because if you don't, who will? Nobody is going to do this shit for you like you. Are you serious? Nobody values you more than you. Take that for real. That's the serious shit. That's what it is. The cost of borrowed thinking is you. Borrowed thinking. Are your dreams becoming someone else's dreams? What they think about, do you think about that too and say, I just want to do what they do? What are yours? Your priorities become someone else's priorities. How the hell that get in there? Because you ain't even thinking for yourself. You're thinking of a loop, or how to get out of a loop, or how to get out of your own situation when you have never addressed yourself properly. Damn, man. I mean, come on. Let me get my graphic trace so y'all can see my damn title. Okay? I want y'all to see this shit. See, everything is a battle between you, yourself, and who you want to be and who you're trying to create. You're going to become it. You just have to figure out what source are you pulling from and how does that source make you something that you are or not. Your identity becomes shaped by outsiders' expectations. Have you thought about you or what people say to you, how they say it to you, or when they say it to you? And to be honest with you, are they respecting you? Let me explain something about choosing good. Let's be clear about a few things. To choose good, you got to be disciplined, patient. You have integrity, courage, accountability, and compassion. That's how you make your choices. If you don't waver or discuss things within those elements of yourself, you will make bad choices, and you will not like the outcome. A lot of people choose what's good now and don't understand the actuals that come after. Seriously. So we have to understand how to break negative cycles. But inheritance does not have to determine destiny. Your inheritance. Some people was born in fucked up situations. They weren't born in good shit. They were born in bad situations, but they don't have to dictate that. It doesn't have to be that. You know, you have to learn from a mentor. You can choose those. You have to build healthy routines. You can practice that. Building healthy routines, that's doing things over and over again, like I tell you. You can seek wisdom, but it has to be the right form and type of wisdom for you, not for someone else. Everything has to do with you and how you're going to be healthy and rebuild yourself. So choosing relationships that encourage growth, not rotate into unnecessary realms of hell. We call that that's reprobation. You've been a reprobate. Because if you're not choosing relationships that encourage growth, you're choosing a relationship that will keep you a reprobate. Reflecting before reaching. Before you make a decision, you should think about it. If you was thinking about it before, always make the proper decision. It's not about a right or wrong decision, it's the proper decision. Sometimes you can make the proper decision and choose the wrong apparatus to get something accomplished. So you sit back, know what you have to do, and know how to think about it, but reflect before you pull the trigger. Think about it. Have you gathered that thought? Understand that. Becoming the source. How to become the source? Why is the word so negative when it comes to a source? You need sources and references to even build proper platforms within yourself, your being, and how you want to distribute your energy throughout your life. That's a fact. So, who influences your thinking the most? Is it your parents? Is it your friends? Can it be you? It should be you. It should be you. What habits are shaping your future? Even if you're 45 or 50-year-old or 50 years old, you have a future. But what's shaping it? Are you even participating anymore? Or are you on autopilot? Think about that shit. Think about it. What legacies are building through your everyday choices? Somebody's always looking at you. Somebody's always studying. Somebody's always trying to make sure that you're okay because somebody loves you and you love someone. So make love a part of your everyday equation. If someone watches your life for 1 week, what would they say matters most to you? If it ain't family, it's going to be something else. But it has to be you first. You have to love you more than anybody has ever loved you because the only way they can love you is because They got to see how much you love you. That's what makes them love you. How much you care about you, yourself, and you. But anyway, I didn't want to make this a long show. I just wanted to give y'all give you some good life quotes today. You know, it's Sunday. Start your week off well. Life gives each of us opportunity to choose who we can become. We can control our every circumstance. We can control every influence around us. But can you control the choices of our responses? Every day we nurture, every habit we build, every act of kindness and dishonesty becomes a part of our character. Don't let fear, anger of the expectations of others write your story. Build your life with purpose, your feelings and your mind, your wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Strengthen your body with discipline. Develop your character through integrity. Leave behind a legacy that encourages others to do the same thing. At the end of the day, our greatest investments is the person you see in front of your face. You're becoming, and that which you invest in also, what else can make you you? You are the only person that can make you, a better you or worse you. You choose. But check it out. It's Will's podcast. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Thank you so much. But understand that energy is the investment of you in your future. That's why they want to put shit in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? You the supercomputer. Invest in you because you can outthink any service or server. Anyways, with this podcast, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you so much. You too. I'll holler at you. But anyway, you know this is the favorite part of the show. The will is yours. Be cool, be easy, be peaceful. I love you, my people. Peace.